Alrighty guys, welcome back to the next episode of the Ingolstadt Manager Career Mode. Now, we are into December, the month of Christmas. Now, we've got a game against Darmstadt, then we move on to Hamburg, then we play Bayern Munich away from home, and then Hanover back at the Audi Sport Park, or the Audi Super Park as I've got it set up in this career mode. But as we look at the table, we are sitting in 5th, pretty comfortable at the moment, which is actually not too bad for a team that's just been promoted. The other team promoted there was Darmstadt, and they're in 17th. Stuttgart at the moment have got 6 points from 13 games. That is not good at all. And then Hanover there, not looking too shabby at all either. So we'll have a quick look at the top scorers. So at the moment, it is Muller and Kachunga, both on 10 goals. Kachunga got 4 goals in one game in the last episode. It was absolutely insane. He'd been playing a little bit awkward and not that great in the previous games before that. But then he decided to go all out and make himself number one. He already was, but he just cemented himself as the number one striker at our club with 4 goals in one game. Then Lecky's not doing too bad. He's sitting there in 4th with 7 goals. And with the assist, it is Lecky and Kachunga leading the way with 7 and 6 respectively. So we're scoring a lot of goals. We're actually conceding a lot. I don't think we really have a keeper in the clean sheets list at all. So that's not good at all. But we're getting this game against Darmstadt, who have just been promoted along with us. So we should be able to get 3 points here away from home. So let's see how we do. Oh, what a ball. Rosenthal is in here. Oh my god, and he's put it past Nyland at the near post. That should not have happened. Bad defending, but even poorer goalkeeping. Nyland, who's been terrific this whole season, and who's definitely the number one keeper going forward in this series. Just, even a shadow of offside maybe, but Nyland probably should have been doing better there at his near post. No, we haven't cleared it. Oh, we almost, oh my god, what a block from Matip. Oh, look at that. It's too easy for them to get through right now. Gondorf, what can he do? He crosses it in. Oh, it's knotted down, and it is Stroh-Engel or something like that. Their big number 9 striker who's put it in. Dominic Stroh-Engel. Not good enough. Come on. Kachunga, use your pace. Play him through in there. There we go, Gross. Play it across. Lucky, have a hit, son. Get in. There we go. There's one back. 2-1. Not the prettiest of goals, decent enough passing though, and Lecky finishes it through a kind of crowded box in the end, but he puts it in the back of the net. Oh, Lecky's done him completely. Play through to Kachunga. There we go, play him through. Kachunga should be away. Finish that. Get in. Finish it. Oh, he's put it wide. He's just put it wide of the post. That's frustrating. It was a beautiful run by Kachunga and a beautiful run by Lecky also. Just should have been finishing that. Oh, he's turned us there. Oh, what a tackle, Vanenvech. Alright. Oh, slide. Oh my god, I tried to lunge across to block the shot. I couldn't quite do it. And who is it? It is Keller that's put it into the back of the net. Heller, sorry, not Keller. And it's 3-1 to Darmstadt. Let's make some subs now, because we need to change something up. And that is the end of the game. A very, very disappointing game against Darmstadt, which we lose 3-1. Nothing just worked for us up top, which is really annoying. And unfortunately, we don't get the points we really should have in that game. So, for a team that's in 5th against a team struggling at second bottom, even though they were both just promoted, they're the same sort of team, we should still be winning that game. Alright, so what's going on? Sutton, I'm not sending Sutton out on loan, goddammit. It's the second time you guys have told me to do that. He's a backup left back. What happens if Danilo gets injured? Huh? Stupid ass board. But anyway, I've got an update from France. I'll deal with that in a second. But we've got a game here against Hamburg. So hopefully we can get a win here against Hamburg. We might try and play a bit of a road. Oh, I don't know. No, we'll play the first team squad because it's probably more likely to get points out of this game than against Munich. So we'll play a first team squad against these guys and see how we do. Alrighty, I've just got an email saying that Bregery wants to put on the transfer list, and I can't actually do that just yet. He's recently joined the club, so maybe I'll wait till January, and then if I can do it, then I'll add in the transfer list. I'm not going to put him on a loan. That's just dumb. He's 28, so I'm going to put him on the transfer list, hopefully in January, but let's get in this next game against Hamburg. Alright, Gross whipping that in. It's gone to someone, I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Kachunga. I think it is Elias Kachunga, and no, it's Matip. It's Matip number 4, the centre back, gets up and puts it in off the underside of the bar. What a header there. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's a great ball through. Who's there? It's Diaz. Has a hit. Oh my goodness, how did that not go in? Oh, Kachunga. What can you do? Alrighty, we're going to have to take Lecky off in a sec because there's obviously no one over here on this left-hand side. Kachunga's gone for a curler and it has not worked. So let's make the sub now. We'll get Lecky off the pitch. And now we'll bring on We'll bring on Pledel. We'll put Pledel on the right though, because he's a little bit better on the right than Lexi. At least he can play. He can't play why I put Pledel on the right is that he can only play right mid. He can't play an actual wing slot. So I'll put him on the right mid, and Lex can actually play right wing. So that's closer to a left wing anyway. So we'll put Gross, take Gross off, and we'll also take probably Cohen off. He tires a little bit easily. So I'll put Roger on, try and bring some experience into that midfield and try and get another goal. Go Morales. We might be on a bit of a break here. Play it up. There we go. Pledel is away. And he's got Sexy Lexi on the far left. He's definitely going to pass it to him. Pass it across. Sexy Lexi with the easiest of tap-ins. And that is 2-0. That's the textbook Ingolstadt counter-attack from the wingers that we need to be playing a little bit more often. We need to get the lead early on and then try and just ride it out a little bit, because then we get those mad counter-attacks with no defenders up at all. That's beautiful. Exactly what we needed. 2-0. Rudnev's on the wing. He's going to have to try and cross it in. We should be able to get rid of that, and we do. Now, can we even get rid of it for a through ball? There we go. Now play it down. There we go. And then Kachunga is away. Kachunga going to go for it to try and get in the... there we go, another goal. I could have easily just held it up and waited for Lex, but Kachunga is our main man, our top scorer. I want to try and get him a golden boot for this season. That'd be brilliant. And when you're one-on-one with the keeper and you're Kachunga, why would you not hit it? 3-0. Olich on the wing here. He's going to have to cross it in, and it is blocked by Da Costa. A beautiful block there. So even if they get a goal here, it doesn't matter whatsoever. We're going to try and keep a clean sheet and maybe get another one from a counter-attack though. That is our style. We're probably not going to win that, and it actually ends the game right there. So that is a 3-0 win. Once we got the 1-0 lead and it went into the second half, they had to start attacking to try and get a goal back, and that's when they left gaps open, and that's when we punished them and made it 3-0. Come on. Alrighty, Lecky is out for 8 days, so it's only a bruised leg, so that's not too bad at all. We're going to miss him for a couple of games, but we can deal with that. We've still got Kimikon here as a backup, so we will deal with that, and this is not too bad. So let's have a look, and then we just got some final scout reports. So what I'm doing is I'm actually scouting a lot of people to look at in possibly for some January moves, because obviously we're going to try and sell Roger, we're going to try and sell Hinterseer, and even Bredger, he wants to leave the club, so we're going to have to go after a centre back, a CDM, and maybe a striker. I think we still got 3 strikers, so I don't think we need another one. So probably just a centre back and a centre mid. But then we've just got some other players that I've just been randomly finding through scout reports and stuff like that. So let's get into this next game. And it's actually against Bayern Munich, and we don't have Matt Leckie, so that's not good. It's going to be very tough. Alrighty, so we've got a bit of a rotational squad here against Bayern. Obviously Leckie's injured, so we've put Lex on the left and Pledel on the right. We've also brought in Peckart for Kachinga. Morales is in there for Gross. We've brought in Bauer to replace Vanovic, and we've brought in Hubner to replace Matip. So just to give a little bit of rotation for the squad. It's going to be a very tough game against Bayern here, but let's see how we do. Big Ribery, or little Ribery to take this corner. Muller's actually running to him, so let's follow, just in case. He actually does go to Muller, but it passes all the way out to Schweinsteiger. We've left that space on the edge of the box. Benatia here, what can he do? He's probably going to go back to Schweinsteiger. He actually goes to Muller, to Ribery. Intricate passes around the box here from Bayern. Rafinha here, the right back, crosses it in. The header is actually saved. Wasn't that great of a header. We might be on a little bit of a counter-attack here. See if we can play that Peckart all the way over to Lexi. Here we go. Lexi played in. There we go. Lexi's gone in, and he's finished it. 1-0. Ingolstadt up against Bayern. 7 minutes in. That is a complete shock. What a beautiful control. Beautifully controlled there. The header stops up for a second, cuts inside Boateng, and finishes it around Neuer to make it 1-0. Peckart plays it over the top. Should be Pledel to run away with it, and it is. Keep going, Pledel. Keep going. Finish it. Oh my god, it's chipped. Oh my god. That was a pretty terrible shot, to be fair. It was off balance. I didn't actually chip it. It was just a normal B. I just tapped it, and it's actually tried to chip over Neuer, but gone wide. Ball gets played out to Alaba. The cross goes way out. Oh my god, what a hit. I think it's Ribery that hit it. It is. A beautiful save by Nyland, though. Now we've got to try and see. Now, I'll draw that player in. Hopefully he doesn't go for that long pass out again. And he doesn't. He just tries to overlap it to Ribery. We might actually get him there. We do. Don't know if we'll get the second one or not. Oh, we do. Look at that. Play him through. Play him through. Go, Kimikon. What a ball. Come on, take that down. Lexi, sexy Lexi. Come on, finish it. Get in. Sexy Lexi makes it 2-0 to Ingolstadt. Away from home against the champions. What a finish. What a classic Ingolstadt counter-attack. Look at that chest acceleration there. Take it a little bit wide of Neuer, and he was left stranded there. What a goal. And that is the end of the game. What a victory. That is a defining game of the season in the Bundesliga for both sides involved. Bayern really shouldn't be losing a game like that, and we should not be winning it, but we do. A big 2-0 victory there against the champions. What a victory. That was absolutely insane, especially without Kachunga and Matt Leckie on the field. That's just craziness. Beautiful game by Stefan Lex on the left-hand side as well. And now we've got, I think, one more game of the episode left before we get into the summer transfer window, the winter transfer window, sorry, the summer transfer window. Summer? What's it? It's winter up there, isn't it? Winter for, I'm losing my track of seasons. So I've got a game here against Hanover 96. I'll have a quick look, and I think the next month is obviously in January where the transfer window opens. I don't think there's many games at all. Let's have a quick look. So we've got the game against Hanover, and then next month we've only got a game on transfer deadline day against Eintracht Frankfurt. So that's not too bad at all. So we've got some time. That whole month is probably just going to be some wheeling and dealing. See if we can sell some players, see if we can buy a couple in, and that'd be beautiful. But let's get into this game against Hanover and get a win. Alrighty, so for this last game of the episode against Hanover, we're bringing in Kimikon, putting him on the left, put Lex back on the right, and Brezery we're bringing in at centre back to replace Calais. So apart from that, it's more or less a full strength side. So let's get into this last game of the episode, and then obviously there's a long wait. It's like a month and a half break before the next game, but in that time obviously there's going to be a winter transfer window, January transfer window in that time next episode. So let's get in this one and hopefully get 3 points. We're sitting like third on the table right now, which is crazy. Kimikon steps inside, pass it across, pass it down again. Kachunga should finish. Oh my god, he hits the post and it goes wide. That's so unfortunate. Kimikon doing beautiful work on the left-hand side. I'm not sure who he got it into, but it eventually fell to Kachunga, who you would have thought would have at least put it on target there. Oh my goodness. I didn't even commentate because that was a terrible cross. To be fair, it was probably a great cross. Just a brilliant header by Lars Stindl. Should not have even happened. That was just a crazy finish. Pledel, there we go. So you can cut back inside, pass it down again. Morales, finish it, get in. Oh, straight at the keeper. Alma with a beautiful save down low. Oh, it was so close. And that is the end of the game. A disappointing loss, 1-0 against Hanover there. It was a beautiful goal, to be fair. I just didn't think anything of the cross, so I apologise for not commentating it. Alrighty, so the only thing that really is worth mentioning is that Brezery just wants to leave. So we're going to see if we can do that now. So hopefully we can sell him now that it's in a new transfer window. So we'll quickly sort that by position. Brezery now, we still can't sell him. Maybe it's got to be, Maybe it's got to be a whole year that they're here. So we'll just add him for a season-long loan. At least that'll get his wages off the books. We don't need him right now. We're going to have to look at some more centre-backs, but that's not too bad. So I'll have a quick look at the shortlist. It's pretty long for the next episode. There's some players that I'm keeping an eye on. Some of them are realistic, some of them, they're all pretty much realistic signings. It's just some of them are probably going to happen more than others type of thing. So we've got Gulen there, a decent enough centre-back, pretty quick, good strength. Rajkovic, who you could possibly sign on a pre-contract. Anyone over 23 or 24, I can probably sign on pre-contracts. That's why they're here. So that wouldn't be too bad of a signing. Great strength, only 25 as well. Then Nguma, a youngster, looks actually pretty decent. Then Aligi, the left back, looks pretty much like a boss there at only 21. He's 64 rated though, so I probably won't go for him just because of his rating. Like all these players, we don't really need positions in. Like left backs, I don't think we need another left back at the moment. And stuff like that, but I'm just scouting him, just, you never know for the future. Marchenko, then we've got Dabo there, looks pretty solid. I can get him on a pre-contract. Then Toljan looks pretty good as well. Fuchs we can get on a free contract possibly as well. James Holland I'm actually sort of looking at, he's only 25. I'm not the greatest of stats, but he could be a backup sort of holding defensive mid type of thing on a pre-contract as well. We'll quickly go down, so we've got Christofi on the right. Looks pretty amazing, can be on a pre-contract as well. Habran, a youngster. We've got Lema there, a very young player. Looks, half decent there. Gerhardt looks really solid for a 20-year-old. Bad form as well, so you never know. Kimmich, again, looks really solid for a 19-year-old. Looks good. And then, like, look at all these players. So, Keynes, Merg, Kurt, Royer. Royer can probably get on a pre-contract. Minamino, this guy, not even gonna, Inui, can get on a pre-contract. He's very quick. Actually, not very quick. He's got good agility there as well, so not too bad. Meha, with his crazy free kick accuracy, I could probably look at getting. Louis Scholl, we actually looked at before. We couldn't get him. Schopf looks pretty solid for a youngster. Lorenzen looks pretty solid for a youngster. Very quick, decent finishing as well for a 20-year-old. Could be worth having a look at for a backup striker position. I know I want to look at that next. And then Mandane, we could go down on a pre-contract. Probably going to cost a lot on wages though. More pay is another player. It's probably between Lorenzen and more pay for the backup striker position. Probably more pay if I can get him, but who knows with wages and stuff like that and what he's going to cost. This guy looks decent, not great. And that's pretty much it. So I've got a lot of players that we're just building up, just keeping an eye on for the future. So hopefully in the next episode we'll put some bids out and we'll sell a couple of players and bring in a few new ones. Roger and Bregerie are going out the door, so is Hinterseer as well. So 3 definites going out, hopefully 3 coming back in. We'll see how we go in the next one. I've been Vio, and peace.